sports bar, go to Jax's Studios. It's like, it reminds me of a sports bar. No?
Oh, I get it. Yeah. I will say when I stayed at the Petite Hermitage, one of the rooms really smelled musty. I'm not going to lie. Great vibe, but the room was a little musty.
What I have, okay, not that we'll wrap up, but remember how a few weeks ago, and again, I have friends in LA, they don't listen to, I mean, I could have fucking Taylor Swift on the damn podcast here. They don't listen. They all seem to have listened to the episode where I said, you know how you talk to people here and it's like, duh, no one's home. Well, I have an update since you have your update, you did your Justin Timberlake update in the last episode. My update is the people here, and we've talked about this before, but I really am asking, is anybody in LA, anybody walking around not stoned? Because I truly, everybody is stoned beyond belief.
Oh, or medicated and on anything. You know, the big thing now is microdosing shrooms here. Everybody's a microdoser of shrooms. Everybody, and ketamine, everyone's micro. I mean, I thought ketamine was it's really strong. I don't know how many people are, oh, I have depression and now I'm using microdosing ketamine with my doctor. Okay. I mean, these seem like heavy drugs here, but, and of course, you know, you go, oh, terrific. Well, it's great to see you at this opening. How are you planning on getting home tonight? Oh, I'm driving. You've had 2 drinks, you're on ketamine, antidepressants, and you're hopping behind the wheel. That's LA.
Yeah.
Name somebody. So, I mean, there are lovely sober people here. There are.
Really?
But you got to look. I wouldn't be sober. I'd be enjoying all of the treats of LA. But, you know, when you have a 3-year-old, it's like your life isn't about you anymore. It's about the safety of that child. And they rely on you to be sober and make good choices. So, yeah, and I don't want to be.
I just hate getting stoned. It's not my thing.
Well, next time we'll have to talk. Well, I guess real fast. Any thoughts on Ziggy?
Siggy Flicker?
Siggy Flicker from RHONY. Stepson arrested for January 6th. And apparently, I'm sure they've been deleted, but I guess when January 6th happened, she had posted some photos of him on her Facebook, which is how they got him, and said, be safe out there.
I mean, Seth, I know hindsight's 2020. Crystal Kong has revealed that she was just broken into when she was away. Osefo, the professor, the brilliant professor, the star of RHOP. I'm being sarcastic. The professor. Remember you got all those degrees, professor? But now you want to sell candles? The professor was broken into when she was away. Now we have this. Stay off social, guys. You do yourself in. That's my take.
It's everybody. My lovely, I have a wonderful mother-in-law. She's a criminal defense attorney in Detroit. All her clients, all of them, every single one.
What was at the Capitol?
They rob a place and then they're thrilled. They hold up the guns. They hold up and they post it on Instagram. And then somebody calls them and says, take it down. Unfortunately, guys, folks, it's too late.
Digital footprint. Look, I think Siggy probably
all the time.
Look, Siggy has a good marriage. She's in love with her husband. The husband's in love with her. It's not going to rock the world. Just like she's smart in that she's not posting anything about this.
Well, she already incriminated him. So
right, but I mean, at least she's, I think you're in trouble. She's very close to Mr. Trump. I think all these people could maybe be pardoned if in November we have an election and Donald Trump is in the White House. Maybe he'll be pardoned because, I mean, I think we'll see Siggy in the fucking White House, to be honest with you. If Donald Trump is, I mean, really, I'm being serious. Like he really loves the woman. She's, as he should. Imagine if someone were doing free PR for you, but she's kind of in that inner circle. I don't know what to say about this one. I'm not shocked. I mean, Teddi Mellencamp is convinced Vicky was there too. So I'm not shocked. I just think people that were there, I think it's a big deal. This is like the real world here now.
Okay, well, there's 2 things. Vicky may have been there. People forget there was a.
I'm not saying Vicky were there, but I mean, Teddi is convinced of it, and Vicky is disgusted by that statement.
Well, there was a rally prior to them storming the Capitol
Well, there you
that was
go.
perfectly legal, was a protest in that, this is our president. He wasn't given a fair election, all that. Okay, that was all civil and all that. Where it went over the line is then people headed from the Lincoln Memorial down to the Capitol and decided to breach security and head into the that is where the problem was. I don't know. I mean, maybe Teddi knows something we don't know, but there were a lot of people at the rally. I mean, I worked for a news channel. All our news people were down there. I mean, lots of it. Not, they weren't there. Obviously, they were there covering it. It's different, but that was all fine and legal. It's once once they did what they did, that's the problem. I don't think Vicky was storming. I mean, is that what Teddi tries to allege? I don't think Vicky was. People, she would have been implicated by now. I don't think Vicky was storming.
Are you asking me to get into the mind of a Teodoro Mellencamp? I mean, I'd rather be in her mind than the rat that scurries. She's in the corner. I swear to God, there's a piece of Gouda in the corner and the rat is on the move. The Tam rat. She's a feisty one, that Tam rat. Oh, she is a feisty one. I would much rather be in Teddi's mind than the rat's mind.
Would we get sued if we did t-shirts and sweatshirts that were a rat with Tamra's face on the rat body and it was scurrying for a piece of Gouda on the and we titled it Tam Rat in the corner with Gouda.
You're giving our merch. You're giving our merch. By the way, I have merch. I have a link. People have been asking for the mug lately. I'm like, I have t-shirts and stuff, but this is we'll make that into a thing. No, we can't be sued.
Hey, you're the lawyer.
Let me tell you about getting sued, okay?
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Sorry.
None of this stuff is that deep. I don't want to be sued over this.
That's how I thank you. None of this stuff. It's people so think, oh, team this, why are you flip-flopping? I'm like, you really think I go to bed at night thinking of whether I'm Team Teresa or Team Melissa? Are you fucking kidding me? It's not that deep for me either. Guys, let's have fun. Can we have fun? Life is fun.
Look, you and I are working on some fun interactive things with our audience.
Let's cheers coming up.
Life is short. You ought to have, whether you drink, you don't drink, whatever. Pick up a club soda. Let's go out and have a great old time and have a gossip set. And then let it go in one ear and out the other. Nobody is going to care in a decade.
Nobody is going to care in a decade. I have this is all real. So, Sarah, it has just been a delight, just a delight. And yes, nobody is going to care in a decade. In a decade, when we say Team Teresa or Melissa, guess what? We're going to have a whole group of millions of people who say, what? Who?
Dude,
who's Teresa? Who's Melissa?
I want a show that's with you. We went over to your apartment this week and worked. It was hysterical.
I told you. Thank you for coming.
I would actually love to do a 20-minute show with you every day. Hot Topics is always like everybody that words have been used so many times, but yeah, I love our chemistry. People love it. I enjoy you so much as a human being. You're a trip and a half.
Come by this week.